Look at this guy, look at this stupid idiot. I mean, imagine if you were working for a corporation, and you assign a character designer to design a mascot who will represent all of your products in the future. And maybe you start thinking, how do you make an appealing character that will draw in all demographics anyway? First would probably be self-insertion. If you make it an animal or put someone behind a mask, suddenly anyone can identify with that character. Animals are universal. Every culture has stories about animals with human cunning, and a mask can hide someone's identity while still being able to show their personality. It doesn't have to be that way, but the less the character looks like a specific person, the more we can identify with that character. Number 2 could be key demographics. If you want to sell to the boys, make it a boy. If you want to sell to the girls, make it a girl. Or a pretty boy. Kids are pretty simple-minded, so you could have a duo so it appeals to more people. But demographics also cross barriers, and the gender doesn't have to be important. It can just be a good character. Or you could intentionally make it more ambiguous. And lastly, just give it appeal. Use your sense of aesthetics to get something that people would actually like to look at. Maybe make them young, since it's for younger people, have simple clothing, some nice colors. Along with that, a character should ideally be recognizable from a silhouette. If the shapes are clear, then no matter what situation they are put in, we can still see that character from a distance. So, all of that considered, imagine your character designer comes back and he's like, "Okay, I got it. It's a middle-aged man, and he's kind of fat." What? Why is it an old man? Who's this going to appeal to? What is the demographic? You're gonna have to say something, because kids don't care about some middle-aged fat man. So you ask, did you come up with anything else? "Oh yeah, I did. His name is Luigi. He's the same guy, but he's green." Okay, maybe Mario is a bit of a clever design. I mean, he is the biggest gaming icon, and he is one of the most recognized mascots on planet Earth. Mario was not developed today. Back in the Pixel era, it was hard to make a character stand out. So mustache and a hat, it was clear and simple stuff that made the character stand out amongst other bland pixel guys. But the thing is, even as the games developed, Nintendo could have just replaced Mario with someone else. With the game Donkey Kong, you play as this unknown guy, but the star of the game is Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong fills the criteria. He's an animal, he's child demographic, he's a strong silhouette character. Donkey Kong could have easily been redeemed to be a good guy who you play as in the future games. He was already established as the main character, main title figure, so you could have just kept using him, the already established character with a big video game title, Donkey Kong. But I guess all that was necessary for Mario was to stick out with that mustache and hat. Basically, it's just really weird to me. There was no obligation by Nintendo to keep using Mario. The character is so odd, and even as new games were coming out, Nintendo could have easily pushed for Kirby or Link to take his spot. Kirby is lovable and cute, and Link is a young, heroic hot stud. From a business perspective, these characters make sense. They would sell more. But instead, Mario's design was fleshed out and developed into this entire weird universe, and that is the norm we live with. But really, it's such a goddamn oddity. Nintendo has developed a lot of great designs, and there are a lot of good reasons why they have appeal and why people are drawn to these characters. But how many corporations today would bet on something as wild as this when developing a game? By practical means, it's as if none of this should actually exist. I guess the lesson here is that if everything was designed by committee to fill in the perfect blanks of what a character should be to fill every niche or demographic, we'd end up with a big, bland, boring mess. And Mario is a goddamn miracle of this universe.